Hello, everyone. Welcome to my second pay-per-view pre-show. I'm your host, legendary Alex Cardinale. Tonight, WWE goes extreme with WWE Extreme Rules 2021, which will be live on the WWE Network at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on Peacock. So, a few hours before WWE Extreme Rules, I am going to preview the pay per view, which airs tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on the WWE Network on Peacock. Now, WWE Extreme Rules is a pay per view where every match is tested under hardcore rules or extreme rules. However, this year there is only 6 matches that have been announced, and only one of those 6 has extreme rules attached to it, and that is the main event between Roman Reigns and the Demon Finn Balor for the Universal Championship in a Extreme Rules match. So I have a feeling that we're not going to know the match stipulations until the actual pay-per-view tonight. So I can't begin to guess what matches are going to be, what stipulations, but all we know is that Roman Reigns and the Demon King Finn Balor are battling in an Extreme Rules match for the Universal Championship. So just like my other pay-per-view pre-shows, I'm going to go over the match card. I'm going to talk about how I would book the pay-per-view, and then I will give you my predictions for WWE Extreme Rules 2021, and then I will talk about what I want to happen, and we'll end our pre-show. So before we begin, I would like to hear from you, the WWE wrestling fans. What are your predictions for WWE Extreme Rules? What do you want to see happen at WWE Extreme Rules 2021? Post them in the comments or the live chat if you're watching this video live. I would love to see what you guys are predicting for tonight's pay-per-view. So let's go ahead and get started. Here is the WWE Extreme Rules 2021 match card. Now, there's only 6 matches announced, and like I said, only one of them has a stipulation. So I'm assuming the other 5, their stipulations will be announced when Extreme Rules goes live. So the first match is Becky Lynch defending her SmackDown Women's Championship against Bianca Belair. Then we've got a triple threat match for the WWE United States Championship. Damian Priest defending his United States title against Jeff Hardy and Sheamus. A singles match for the Raw Women's Championship. Charlotte Flair defending against Alexa Bliss. We've got Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman defending the Universal Championship against the Demon King Finn Balor in an Extreme Rules match for the WWE Universal Championship. The Usos, Jimmy and Jey Uso versus the Street Profits for the tag team titles for SmackDown in a tag team match. And last but not least, a match that makes no sense, Liv Morgan versus Carmella in a singles match. So that is the match card for WWE Extreme Rules 2021. So here is how I personally would book the pay-per-view. The show opener for me would be Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair, because at SummerSlam, we only had a 26-second match, and we want to start this pay-per-view off strong. And I think Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair can deliver a great opening contest. Then the next match would be Damian Priest defending his United States Championship against Jeff Hardy and Sheamus. After that, I would have the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. And then I have Charlotte Flair versus Alexa Bliss. Then I have Liv Morgan versus Carmella. And the main event, which should always be the main event, is Roman Reigns defending the Universal title against the Demon King, Finn Balor. So that is how I personally would book WWE Extreme Rules 2021. Now we're going to get into my predictions for WWE Extreme Rules 2021. So I don't see any major title changes happening at this year's WWE Extreme Rules. So I think Becky Lynch is going to defeat her challenger, Bianca Belair. I think Damian Priest is going to retain his championship against Jeff Hardy and Sheamus. I think Charlotte Flair is going to defend her title against Alexa Bliss successfully, and I think Charlotte Flair will retain her Raw Women's Championship. I think Roman Reigns will retain his Universal Championship against the Demon King, Finn Balor. I think the Usos will beat the Street Profits and retain their titles. And obviously, I think Liv Morgan will defeat Carmella. So with there only being 6 matches announced, I'm pretty sure that there will be a few more matches thrown in there and maybe some segments and maybe a returning Goldberg who returns to challenge Lashley to a match at WWE Crown Jewel. So now that brings me to my next and final topic for this pre-show. What do I think will happen at WWE Extreme Rules 2021? Well, for the main event, I see either Roman Reigns winning or Roman Reigns losing. Here's why. Now, the Demon King is undefeated in WWE. The Demon Finn Balor has yet to lose a match. So, if the WWE decides to have Roman Reigns defeat the Demon King, then a lot of fans are going to be upset. However, if the Demon King Finn Balor defeats Roman Reigns, fans will most likely be happy. So I'm okay with either situation. I respect Roman Reigns' work as a heel, but I would be happy if Demon King Finn Balor walks out as the Universal Champion. However, there is something that I can foresee happening tonight, and that is Brock Lesnar attacks Roman Reigns, either during the match or after the match. I see Brock Lesnar returning and attacking Roman Reigns to further the storyline heading into Crown Jewel. So I'm going to say Roman Reigns will win with the help of the Usos, and they'll continue their attack after the match on Finn Balor, the Demon, and Brock Lesnar will come out to even the score and dominate the bloodline and take care of Roman Reigns, leading to a feud for Crown Jewel. I also think that since there's only 6 matches announced, that there's going to be some segments, likely Goldberg returning to challenge Bobby Lashley to a match at Crown Jewel, since they like to treat the Saudi Arabia shows like a WrestleMania or a SummerSlam. So Goldberg returning would not surprise me to set up that feud, but they ultimately might hold off on that to save that for Monday Night Raw. Also, I could see a heel turn coming from Alexa Bliss. She might fail to win the Raw Women's Championship, so she might go psycho and turn heel on Charlotte, ultimately leading to a double switch where Alexa Bliss turns heel and Charlotte Flair turns face. So that's what I think will happen at WWE Extreme Rules tonight. So those are my predictions and what I think will happen tonight. What do you guys think? Post them in the comments below, and I'll respond to them. And if you're tuned in live, make sure to post them in the chat, and I will gladly respond to them as well. So the match that I personally am most looking forward to is this match. The Extreme Rules match between Roman Reigns and the Demon Finn Balor tonight, the main event. I'm most looking forward to this match because I want to see what happens in this match and who wins, because this match is hard to predict. On one hand, you don't want Finn Balor to suffer his first loss as the Demon, but on the other hand, you want Roman Reigns to go into his match with Brock Lesnar as Universal Champion. So I'm a fan that's going to be happy with either outcome, but I know some fans will be upset if the Demon King Finn Balor suffers his first loss in the WWE. All right. So don't miss WWE Extreme Rules 2021 tonight, live at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, live on the WWE Network on Peacock. I'm going to be watching, and I can't wait to see what happens tonight. You know, it's kind of cool going into a pay-per-view where every match is supposed to have a stipulation, but only one has been announced. So we'll have to see what stipulations they have in store tonight. And tomorrow, don't miss my WWE Extreme Rules 2021 review, which will be uploaded right here on my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale. So before I leave you, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale, for more wrestling videos and some more awesome content. Thank you guys for tuning in, and make sure to tune in to WWE Extreme Rules tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on WWE Network on Peacock. Goodbye, everybody. WWE goes extreme tonight.